Hi everybody, this is Tina with Two Chicks and a Cricket. This is our 5th week in our Cricut cartridge adventure. And we're going to be looking at, I did a layout using all 3 of these cartridges. The school book cartridge, the Georgian Basic Shape cartridge, and the Don Juan cartridge. All of these come with your different machines. Don Juan comes with the Cricut Create, Georgian Basic Shapes comes with the Baby Bug, and then the school book cartridge comes with the Expression. So let's do this layout. This layout is a sketch that Wendy and I featured on our blog earlier in the month. And I'm just going to put this together and show you some of the different elements that you can do with each of these different cartridges. So this is, the school book cartridge is just a plain font, real simple. It just does a tall, like a tall font, a shadow, but it has these great extras on this of like there's a, like borders. There's like a grass border. And then it has a scallop, and that's what this one is the scallop. So just putting that right on the edge. And then I just have this other little piece that's gonna finish off my scallop. So that's what I used for the Plantain School Book cartridge, is I did scallops. So for my Georgian Basic Shape cartridge, I put together this Christmas tree. This is a layout that I'm going to use. We're going to see the Christmas tree lighting this year. And so, in our little town. And so I'm going to use this layout for those pictures. So this is just a rectangle, and it was cut at 3 inches. And the great thing about the Georgian Basic Shape cartridge is it has this font, but it also has all of your basic shapes. This is the cartridge that we used to make the bug head in the first week or the second week that we did our series. This, I no longer have my baby bug, but I kept this cartridge because it is by far the best cartridge for just your basic shapes. And you're going to see I made this Christmas tree just using this cartridge. So these are the hearts that are on page 119, and I'll put the measurements under this post. And they were cut at I cut 3 hearts out, one at 4 inches, one at 3 3/4 inches, and one at 3 1/2 inches. So now we're just gonna place them upside down. And I already put some little rhinestones on them, just to act as like, little ornaments. And so I cut all 3 of these out on different pattern paper. And I'm using some adhesive. And then this star is cut out. This star is on page 94, and it's cut out on 3 inches. I used my Cuttlebug and Cuddlebugged it using Divine Swirls. So the way my sketch looks is, these were just, I just cut them out. I didn't do the Cricut on these, but really you could do triangles and then a square. So these are just going to be over here. And then I'm going to journal in this brown box. And then 2 are going to go like that. And then for my Don Juan feature, the Don Juan cartridge comes with your Cricut Create. And it has some great features as well. It's just a really chunky font, which I really like. And then there's no uppercase or lowercase. It's just all one font. And some of the letters are lowercase and some of them are uppercase, but they're all proportionate to each other. The great thing about font cartridges are a lot of times you'll get these sayings at the end of your font cartridge. Now, Wendy and I don't tend to buy font cartridges anymore just because we use Sure Cuts a lot. But I do like that when you get font cartridges, they'll oftentimes have these little extra sayings that you don't have to like weld together. And so this is one of them. So my Seasons Greetings is going to go right up top here. Or Seasons, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm sorry. So Seasons is going to go right here, and I kind of changed it up a little bit, and I put a die cut right here instead of putting my title right there. So, and then Greetings is going to go at the bottom. So then, to tie things in, I just went ahead and cut these scallops using my school book cartridge, and I'll have all the measurements for this layout at the bottom of this post, and so you can get those measurements and see how I cut everything. And then I'm just going to trim this scallop up so it doesn't overlap this particular mat for that photo. So that is my sketch, and that featured all 3 cartridges, the school book cartridge, the George cartridge, and the Don Juan cartridge. And I hope that gave you a closer look at these font cartridges. There's tons of different things that you can do with them. If you have the school book cartridge, you could use the heart from the school book cartridge and the card feature to do the Christmas tree. For Don Juan has a heart on it, but it's not maybe as proportionate. It's kind of a whimsical heart. But take a look at your font cartridges that you have, and try to use a couple font cartridges together to see what you come up with. Okay guys, so thanks for coming by and checking out our blog, and I hope you're enjoying this little mini series that we've been doing on Sunday, and I hope you have happy holidays. Hi everybody. So I'm back, and I thought I would show you the finished product. And I'm always so worried about my videos being long that I really rushed through this one. I don't know why. Like, I was looking at it and I was like thinking it was really, I did it all really fast. So this is the right side of the sketch, and you guys saw this earlier in the month, and I used my Don Juan cartridge for Seasons Greetings. Then I used my George cartridge to create the Christmas tree. The bottom part is the rectangle, and then it's 3 hearts stacked on each other with a star. My bottom part of my Christmas tree, I used my Cuttlebug and my Distressed folder to emboss it, and then I used my Divine Swirls on the star. And then I used my school book cartridge for these scallops right here, and I just cut 2 out. I cut it at 2.5, and I used my fit to length button on my expression. So I just put those together, and I was going to put both of these up top. On this one, you can see it's up top, but I decided, for one thing, it wouldn't fit once I started, and so then I thought I would just change it up a little bit and put the scallops on the bottom. So it worked out. So then on this side, the photos will go right here. I think I'm going to journal in this box right here, and then Wendy, on her sketch, she put like embellishments in these little squares, and I'm thinking that I might do the same. Like I might cut out some more Christmas stuff, because this isn't really traditional Christmas like paper. It's traditional Christmas colors, the green and the red, but like the brown and stuff. So we'll have to see what I feel like. I'll have to do that. And then I added some stitching along the end and a little rhinestone on the lettering. And so that's both pages. And I really enjoyed doing this sketch. And I enjoyed using all three of my cartridges, all three of my font cartridges, to kind of create something different. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. And we will be back next week with another, we'll be back next Sunday with another Cricut cartridge adventure. Thanks, guys.